I think it's slightly more challenging here, but then again, it's the challenge is the price you pay for the opportunities. You know, I don't know. It's fantastic living here, but then once you come here, especially among the international community, you just make friends like this. I think maybe 1 hour, 2 hours after I landed, and I already regretted my decision. Like once you land here, you find like it's like it feels like going to Mars, you know? Everything is different. The roads, the buildings, the people, the culture, like everything is different. And you just
আমি তুহিন সবাইকে আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি আজকের ভিডিওতে আমি আরেকজন অতিথি নিয়ে এসেছি আমাদের অতিথি সে মরক্কো থেকে এসেছে সে কানাডায় থাকে তার পরিচয় আমরা একটু পরেই নিব আর আপনারা জানেন যে আমি আমার ভিডিওতে সব সময় বিভিন্ন দেশের মানুষকে উপস্থাপন করি তাদের মতামত নেই তারা কানাডাতে কিভাবে জীবনযাপন করছে কি করছে সমস্ত কিছু তো চলুন আজকের ভিডিওটা কেমন লাগে হ্যালো নিজার ওয়েলকাম টু মাই শো
thank you for hosting me.
Well, I would like to ask you different questions related to Canada or your life.
Yes,
and I'll ask you questions from a specific questionnaire. Sometimes without questionnaire, I forgot some question. So I need to ask questions from the questionnaire. Say something about you.
Okay, so my name is Nizar. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Morocco. I was born in the capital of Morocco, which is Rabat. I was also raised in a different small city. It's called Meknas. It's sort of vintage city in Morocco. You have like old architecture and culture and everything. I have a bachelor in economy, and now currently I'm doing MBA at University Canada West.
Nizar, I'm going to ask you some background question. Later
Sure.
on, I'll ask you different kind of questions. If you feel something that you don't want to answer, you can skip.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What made you decide to come to Canada?
What made me decide to come here to Canada? Well, I already told you this. Like Morocco is sort of a third world country. Um, it's a fantastic country to live in if you have the capital, but again, if you weren't born into a rich family, it's hard to like make
Yeah.
it. So that's why usually the youth there try to immigrate, whether to Europe or the USA or Canada or whatever. So for me, I tried like everything. I tried going to Europe. I tried going to China. Like I tried knocking on every door, and then finally I tried here Canada, and it worked out. I received my study permit, and then I came here looking for a better future, hopefully.
Was moving to Canada your dream?
It's dream. Okay, dream is a big word, but I thought of it as it would be like a fantastic way to achieve my dream, right? Which is initially or like generally financial stability. So when I applied to coming here to Canada, in my mind I was like, okay, this will be the perfect way to get there.
What is your first reaction when you landed in Canada?
Oh boy. It was not good. It was not good.
Not
like
good?
yes, I think maybe 1 hour, 2 hours after I landed, and I already regretted my decision. Like it's completely different. Like once you land here, you find like it feels like going to Mars, you know? Everything is different. The roads, the buildings, the people, the culture, like everything is different, and you feel constantly in a state of fear, and it takes a while to like get used to the environment.
Well, everything is different. Is it in a good way or bad way?
At the beginning, it's in a bad way. Even when like you find a lot of beautiful things, and like even that sort of annoys you because you're not used to it.
Yeah. What was the biggest cultural shock to you?
Biggest cultural shock. You see, Morocco is a beautiful chaos. There is not a lot of organization, and so technically you can do whatever you want, but here the law is more strict. The everything is more organized, so you have to be very careful when it comes to following the rules.
Yeah. Did you find it hard to adjust with weather like snow?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not the snow part because here in Vancouver it doesn't snow much, but oh my God, the rain, the rain, man, it never stops, and even when it's not raining, just the gray weather constantly. Like we had months where we just all we see is gray.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that at all, and like, so I advise people when they're coming here to prepare themselves psychologically. Also, be ready to take some vitamins and pills to help with the, mental health.
Yeah, yeah. Nizar,
Mm.
next question. How is life in Canada different from life in back home?
Life in Canada, how is it different than back home? I don't. There are more than one way to answer this question, but I think the routine changes, the people that you meet changes. Um, so like you grow up in like an environment with like when you are just used to everything, used to all of the places, and you have like a circle of friends that you know them, for at least most of your life, and even the new friends you know them for like a good while. They're from the same culture, but then here everything is new.
Yeah.
So you're in a constant state of exploration, which can be both nice at some times, and then at other times it's a little bit challenging.
Yeah. Nizar, what do you miss most from your country?
That's an easy question, man. That's
Yeah.
an easy question. It has to be the family.
What do you like most living in Canada?
What do I like most about living in Canada? Um, Again, that's why we came here. It's opportunities to make money. If you're a hard worker, there are opportunities to make money.
Yeah. Do you think life is easier here or it was easier back home?
Um, I think I think it's slightly more challenging here, but then again, it's the challenge is the price you pay for the opportunities.
I think you said everything that you are studying here. So, do you work besides study?
Oh yes, currently I'm working as an associate with Winners. Winners is like a retail store. We sell all kinds of things, clothes, beauty products. We sell home stuff. So, additionally, I also do delivering occasionally. I just started. You already know about that. So, yeah, it's just like I'm trying to like work all of my 24 hours. So, yeah.
Was it difficult to find a job here?
For me, I don't think it was that difficult. After I came here, um, I was shocked with how people are very stressed about finding a job, a part-time or a full-time. So like people that were trying to find a part-time, some people found it really easy, some people found it more challenging. I've met people around here that took them 7 months to find a part-time job, as well as I met other people that took them less than 3 weeks to find a part-time job. Personally speaking, it took me 2 months.
Okay. What kind of struggle did you face at the beginning to find a job, or any other kind of struggle?
Struggle to find a job. Well, at the beginning, I think the one thing I struggled with the most is the language. I thought that my English is decent, but then after I came here, stress and anxiety makes your English slightly,
Yeah,
harder to.
yeah, definitely.
But then it's okay with time, and then with practice, it gets better. Just slightly with time. Yeah.
Have you changed as a person since coming to Canada?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Yes. As I said already, when you meet with new people from different cultures, when you face, situations that you never dealt with throughout your whole life, your perspective, just widens sort of. So now, you know, eh, your bubble that you knew your whole life, you get out of it, and then that's just how the perspective
Yeah.
becomes better. Yeah.
Do you feel more independent uh, or confident now?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I just talked with a friend about this yesterday. So when you just come here, you're in a constant state of anxiety and stress for a while. Why? Because everything is new to you. But then with time comes familiarity, and then with familiarity comes comfort and confidence. So first day you go out, you do a bunch of things, then you do them the second day, the third day, the fourth day. After a couple of months, everything is just it becomes life for you more than just an adventure.
have you made good friends here?
Good friends. Yeah, yeah, you.
How is the community support here?
Community support. So that's one thing that I did not expect before coming here. I thought that I would struggle big time to get to know people, to grow my network, to find friends. But then once you come here, especially among the international community, you just make friends like this. You just talk to anyone, you connect, and then they're part of your circle. So that's one thing. If you're just a little bit social, you will not struggle with.
All right, next question. What advice would you give to someone who wants to come to Canada from around the world, especially from Bangladesh?
Especially from Bangladesh, I would say have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan for your studies. Have a plan for your professional career. Have a plan for your papers. Whether you're gonna go for only a work permit, or you're gonna go for a PR or citizenship, or you maybe gonna change the country afterwards. Just like try to plan everything and have more than one plan, like A, B, C, D, whatever, and then just if you have like 1 year before moving here, try to focus on skills that you might be able to use here, also on the language.
What mistakes should newcomers avoid?
What mistakes should newcomer avoid? Um, well, it's all about maintaining the right balance. When you come here, you need to, because since you're going to be having a lot of things, you're going to have your personal life, social life, amusements. You're going to have your professional life, which is, your part-time, and then you're going to have your academic life. It's important to maintain a balance between these three, because you can easily get caught up just by one, and then you might find yourself either not performing well in some aspects, or just like completely just get caught up by amusement and
Yeah.
entertainment.
Is Canada really as good as people think before coming?
Well, I think if you didn't come here yet, you can have expectations, but chances your expectations would probably be wrong, especially if the first it's your first time leaving the country. But I would say it can be better than what you expect if you are well prepared and you are willing to do what it takes to achieve your dream, and it cannot live up to the expectations if you're just expecting to get everything the easy way.
What is something you wish you knew before moving Canada?
Something I knew before moving here to Canada. I don't know.
Do you cook your Moroccan food or you eat local Canadian food?
Well, when I just came here, I had more free time than I have right now. So I used to cook very often. Nowadays, I don't really cook very often. I just rely on, fast food, just eating outside, and then occasionally I still cook. Yeah.
What do you do for fun in Canada?
What do I do for fun in Canada? Well, you already know. I just got out of my boxing class, so that's something that makes me happy. Also, I have, my circle of friends. We like to go out, try new food, go exploring, do fun activities, go clubbing occasionally. That's also something that can be fun. Yeah, that's it.
Have you ever faced any funny or embarrassing situation here?
Funny, embarrassing situation. Trying to think of one. I mean, yes, embarrassing situations. I'm sure I have so many that I struggle to remember one particular one. Can I just mention like a bad experience or something?
Yeah, definitely. That is embarrassing situation.
Embarrassing situation. Okay, so embarrassing situation. There was maybe this one time we had like a group project for a particular subject, and then I don't know, one person. So we planned to do the presentation part online for the due date, and then one of the teammates just completely ghosted us, and I had to do his part as well. I was not prepared for that. I just improvised. It was not the best, but we did what we had to do. We still passed the class, but then that was a little bit embarrassing. Yeah.
Nizar, my last question, probably this is my last question. Do you have plan to settle here permanently or return home country someday? Yeah.
I think I can confidently speak on behalf all of the international students here and even the immigrants when I say that most of us want to return back to our home country, or at least change the country because of, I don't know. It's fantastic living here, but then you will never feel the same way you feel in your home country.
Yeah, definitely. You are going to feel differently in a different country. It's natural, I think, but it's very hard for us to accept. Is it?
Except what?
Accept the changes. Like back home, what kind of life we are living. After coming here, we are living in a different kind of lifestyle, but still we are missing back home life.
Definitely.
That's the reason we want to back home someday.
So yes, I totally agree. So the homesickness never goes away. So you can stay here for like 3 years, 5 years, even 10 years, but eventually you will want to go back to your home country.
Yeah, yeah. Probably my last question. Probably not probably. My last question.
Sure.
What's your dream or goal for the next 5 years?
For the next 5 years, I I am not interested in the corporate world, although I'm trying. I will eventually end up, as a corporate employee, but I hope in the span of 5 years I will manage to have my own business, or at least a job that I can do independently, make my own money without having a boss. So that's my one of my goals for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I like the way. I think the same way.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. We can do it together, man.
Yeah, definitely. I have a plan to start my own business after completing my study, probably getting the papers from here. Then probably, let's see.
See how it goes.
Yeah, how নিজারের সাথে কথা বলে খুবই ভালো লাগলো আমাদের। আর নিজার হচ্ছে, আমি আসলে বিশ্বের বিভিন্ন দেশের মানুষের ইন্টারভিউ নিচ্ছি, তো তারা এখানে কি অনুভব করছে, তাদের মতামত কি কানাডা সম্পর্কে, কানাডায় প্রকৃতপক্ষে বসবাস করার পরে তাদের মতামত কি, এই জিনিসগুলো আসলে জানার চেষ্টা করছি। তো সেটার অংশ হিসেবে আজকে আমি নিজারকে পেয়েছিলাম, নিজারের সাথে আমরা কথা বললাম। নিজার একজন আসলে মুসলিম, সে মরক্কো থেকে এসেছে। মরক্কোর ম্যাক্সিমাম মানুষই মুসলিম। আবার নিজার হচ্ছে ধার্মিক মানুষ। সে এই যে গত রোজাতে সব কয়টা রোজা রেখেছিল, সমস্ত কিছুই ঠিকঠাক। তো যাই হোক, সেটা তার ধর্মের দিক। এছাড়া নিজার মানুষ হিসেবেও খুব ভালো। তার সাথে আমি প্রায় বেশ কয়েক মাস আমরা একই বাসায় ছিলাম। আর নিজারকে তারপর থেকে আমাদের মধ্যে একটা ভালো সম্পর্ক তৈরি হয়েছে। যাই হোক, এই বিষয়ে আর কথা বলতে চাচ্ছি না, আজকে এখানে শেষ করছি। ভিডিওটা মনে হয় একটু লম্বাই হয়ে গেছে। আর আসলে ইন্টারভিউ নিতে গেলে, মানুষের মতামত জানতে গেলে এরকম একটু লম্বা ভিডিও হয়। তো পরবর্তীতে আমি আরও পাবলিকের ইন্টারভিউ নিব, আরও অনেক মানুষের ইন্টারভিউ নিব। আপনাদের যদি স্পেসিফিক কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে যে এইগুলো আপনারা জানতে চান, আপনারা আমাকে জানাতে পারেন, আমি তাহলে তাদেরকে সেই প্রশ্নগুলো করে থাকবো। যাই হোক, আজকে এই পর্যন্ত। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন। আমার এবং নিজারের পক্ষ থেকে সবাইকে আল্লাহ হাফেজ, ভালো থাকবেন।
Thank you so much for Tuhin's audience, and you can put my Instagram in the description in case anyone has any question. If I can answer it, I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah. নিজার বলল ওর ইনস্টাগ্রামের প্রোফাইল আমি আমার ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে দিতে পারি, তাহলে আপনাদের যদি কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে আপনারা নিজারকে জিজ্ঞাসা করতে পারেন, নিজার সেটার উত্তর দিবে, কোনো প্রবলেম নাই। যাই হোক, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন। আজকে এই পর্যন্তই। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।